How's the audio coming through today? Let's see. How's the audio? Okay, sounds good. Cody, sale? No. So far, what we know is that, that they have attempted a couple different things so far, apparently, and they did push out something to the Turbo Test server last night, which they then did push live. And it does actually seem like Cryptic may have resolved some of the issue last night. However, it looks like that fix is not being propagated out on the CDNs. Been patching. Yeah. So they have announced that they are going to extend both the Voth event and the Red Alert event. And last night, about 9 hours ago, they had tweeted out that they deployed a fix that should allow people to start logging in again. Now, I've been in the same boat as many of you, trying to spam the game open for a bit. Now, I've been trying also on multiple computers with the standalone launcher, with the Steam launcher. I've tried quite a few different things. Now, about 30 minutes ago, I completely nuked my installation on a secondary computer of mine. That is connected, or it's like set up via Steam. I went through, downloaded Steam on that computer, just remoted in, and then went through and downloaded STO on it. And it looked like the file size was right, but let's see if that one is working. That's what I want to see. Little bit slow, but so nuking my install on Steam and then re-downloading it through Steam seems to have worked there. At least I've gotten this far. Of course, it's gonna want that. Hold on a moment. What is that green? Let me just a second. I don't want to show this code on screen. I'm gonna go there for a second. Get back in game. Go. Remote desktop, yeah. Yeah, that's so this is probably because it's remote desktop, yeah. But I mean I got into the game there. So those colors are really bad. I'm gonna hop off the that computer and back over to mine. So the point is there that when I nuked the install through Steam and downloaded it again, it worked. Now let's see what happens when I start the launcher up again. Does it redo the download? It shouldn't. It's going to, isn't it? Well, it's unfortunate. I did, but it looks like so it worked there initially. And now that I closed that game and am reopening it, it seems to have screwed up. Yeah. So I do have the client open on my main computer also. I'm gonna move this over to the side for now, and I'm gonna head it back in game on my main computer here, which doesn't have those weird visual issues that the other one had. So there was also some comments about like loading into certain maps causing crashes. And I know the Klingon Academy was one that people were mentioning, so I'm going to go through and see if that is indeed giving me issues here. Okay. Yeah. It definitely looks like there is actually a fix that they pushed out. It's just that that fix isn't being distributed to us. Instead, it keeps giving us the old broken files, and that's why everyone keeps downloading so much is it keeps pushing the broken stuff. No crash. Where's the lore mission stuff here? I always do it on the Fed side. Sit down by the exchange, right? Xbox birdcage still broken. Also, let me know if the stream's a bit laggy or if, because on my screen it looks a little bit laggy. Stream is choppy? Yeah, yeah. I think that's the remote desktop. Let me close that. Is it still real choppy? Yeah, it was the remote desktop. Okay, that was it. Okay. Where's the academy thing here? Do I plan to make a video about the Valdor stats? Yeah, yeah. I do. I just didn't feel like it last night. With the frustration of just not even being able to get into the game. Bit annoying. Let's see if the Federation Academy is also loading fine. Let's go. Yeah, apparently if you get a patch that's like 10 gigs in size, then that's the one that will be like the fix. So if you get one that is like 10 gigs, let it go through. And once you have your game open, do not close it. Because if you close your game, you may be completely screwed and start the process all over again. Yeah, hopefully that works for you. Also, the invalid entity name is still showing up on a lot of ships. Not every ship, as you can see here, but quite a few of them. Like there's still a few that have proper, the proper names, but there's also quite a few that don't. Yeah, and it sucks for anyone on a data cap. Because I think all in all, like between all the downloads I've done for this game in the past, uh, like the past day, I've probably downloaded like 100 gigs worth of data, going through and spamming the launcher trying to get in. Only fix one thing a month, jeez. Yeah, Crusher, they announced that they're going to extend both the Red Alert event and the Voth event. So I went through and I already did my Voth Battlezone daily when I got into the game earlier. And I already did my Red Alert. You got the big patch, then it crashed. Rip. Are they going to extend the sale? I don't know, to be honest. I don't think that is their like first or like primary concern right now. So they did activate a promo pack sale, but yeah, I don't know if they're going to extend that. I think it would be good on their part to extend it. I mean, you could try it and see if it goes through. I mean, that's really all you can do right now. Bill patching. Is this a widespread problem? Extremely. Yeah, JB, it's probably not a bad idea. I mean, I've had it work now on 2 computers, so whatever that counts for. Probably not. I think that the drop rates are probably going to be mostly the same. Yeah, I mean, you can try it. Prosper. All you can do really is try. Yeah. Thankfully, I don't think I'll have missed out on my endeavors at all, because I was able to get into the game 15 minutes before the endeavors reset. So that was my big concern for me personally, was just the endeavors, because that is such a grindy system. Okay, I need to do some ground damage. Martin, how's it going, man? Short. Hopefully it works for you. What do I need here? Disruptor and phaser. I need to get away from these guys.
Flanking damage detected.
Yeah, it's really, I think for most people it's just a matter of just continuously patching to see if you can get in. But that's obviously burning through quite a bit of data here, so that is unfortunate.
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power.
Won't start. You'll probably have to try it again then. Really a pain. So it's basically what it seems like is that like that they did actually get a fix out last night. It's just that that fix, as much as it sucks, isn't being distributed to us. So it's not doing us much good. Martin, I'm gonna send you a DM. Can you try this and let me know if it works for you? Let me see where you are here. I don't know if you're on a data cap, Martin, but give that a try. And if that works, let me know. 20% download is 500 megabytes. Ben, how's it going? Yeah, Martin, that workaround might work, but I don't want to say it publicly because if everyone goes and tries it, it will crash for everyone. Yeah. Neverwinter's also down from what I saw. The exact same issue is, but I don't know if Champions Online is. Is this STO too? No. I'm gonna go get my endeavors done though. I'm gonna swap to a different character to do them. I need phaser and disruptor damage on ground. There's not a ton of people in the game right now. I guess there's a few more people filtering in at least. I see a few more on my friends list right now versus a little bit ago. Well, the first thing that I tried was I nuked the installation via Steam, and then I re-downloaded that, and that worked as I showed on my secondary computer earlier in this stream. Um, but as soon as I closed the game, it did the same thing and screwed me over again. The other one thing that I've done here quite a bit is just spamming the launcher quite a bit. Doesn't Neverwinter and STO share servers? Yeah. Yeah, something on Cryptic's side definitely really messed up to break both games there. I'm just reading chat. Disruptor. And time for some Operation Wolf. If you got the 10 gig one, then hopefully that works. Axel, how's it going? Yeah, the mirror ground patrol is really great for that. I usually just do Operation Wolf just because they group up really well. Not fully Axel. But I will say, yeah, once the game actually gives you the proper patch, which seems to be like 10 gigs, once that goes through, do not close your game if you get it open. Because if you close your game, you might end up repeating the process. Yeah, I'm seeing you guys, quite a few of you are getting some of the smaller patches that are just not working. Tamo, yeah. I saw the SRS thing. I mean, it was clearly, clearly just like a joke type thing. But that was funny to see how quick of a reaction there was.
Operations is locked down. Use the exocomps to get the doors open.
So this computer here is on
down in the security
the just standalone launcher. And the other computer that I was just using earlier in the stream, that one has the Steam launcher for the game, so. On the big one, hopefully it works then. There were quite a few people on the forum thread saying that they had like 3 downloads, and like the 3rd download was the big one, and that was working for them. I don't know. Hopefully Cryptic wakes up here soon and sees that the fix didn't actually get sent out, and hopefully they very quickly deal with it. So that didn't work for you, Martin? Yeah, pretty much. Just leave the game open. If you're wanting to play other games, what you can do is type render scale 0.01, and that will make your game look like Minecraft, but it will use much less resources. So if I type in render scale 0.01, it's rendering the game at like 1 pixel. That pistol is the Mr. Vups pistol. It was just released with the latest lockbox, and it's actually really good. So I would recommend, if you have a couple milli C, grabbing one of these Mr. Vups pistols off the exchange, because it's like a phaser Tommy gun almost when they really group up and you hit that secondary mode. Like, look at this. It just, like, it'll take out an entire group of them. Pretty cheap, yeah. Yeah, Mr. Vups pistol is, as you see, I'll let them, like, get closer here, and that's as close they want to get. But, like, it'll just go right through a group of them. Yeah. I do really want to know whatever happened in, like, to cause this issue. Like, how did it happen? Yeah, you know, how did something like get pushed out or whatever just randomly there that just like bricked everyone's launchers? Yeah. For those of you on that 10 gig patch, hopefully that actually goes through and works for you. I mean, with any of them, just try it and see if it works. Seeing a few comments, yeah. Some of these patches just he done terrible. Did not work. Going to be a long day. Yeah, I mean, hopefully, right now it would be 4:30 in the morning for Cryptic. So hopefully they'll be waking up here soon and seeing that there are still some issues. I'm gonna open that other computer back up, and I'm gonna see if that Steam install is working at all. So let me go to display capture. Again, this is, if this game does load, it's gonna look funky on this. Just because this computer has like just has issues. It's got an Arc GPU in it, which I don't know how the Arc GPUs really play with STO. Does it load? Nope. If I close this launcher again, play. How big is this patch going to be this time? So Martin, did you try the thing I sent you and it didn't work? This other computer, it's not like ancient, but it is. It's probably not the most optimal like gaming hardware. It's got a really old Xeon in it, and then it's got an Arc A380. So the Arc A380 is new, but it's not that powerful. I sent you something on Discord, Martin. Didn't you get the message? This isn't even like patching now. I hit cancel. The launcher went non-responding. We can all go outside now. Terrible. Sign right there. It's like a bad April Fool's joke. Um, Chili, it's iffy. It's some people are getting like the patch to fix it. I mean, like for me, I've got the game open on my main desktop here. I was able to get in, but when I closed the game, it did have issues. So once you have the game open, you basically want to leave it open, or it might screw up. $12. Did that immediately work for you, Martin? This Steam download is going real slow. Yeah. You can do that. You can try using the like a proxy. Maybe that'll help you. Um, but I'll tell you that the proxies will be incredibly slow. I tried to use the US proxy earlier and it took me 50 minutes to get in, like to download the stuff. But that is how I got in here. Was just using the US proxy, but it literally, like I said, took me 50 minutes. And that is with a 1 gig connection. It took 50 minutes to download the files via the US proxy. But it seemed to work. It's something you can try, but the US proxy is incredibly slow, and I don't think it'll. I don't think everyone can go to it. I just don't think it'd be able to handle it. How's the Steam download going? Download patch here. You could try it. I mean, at this point, until Cryptic wakes up and fixes the issue. If I get booted from the game, I'm blaming Spencer now. Terrible. I think I've got that 10 gig download going right now on Steam. The amount of data this entire process is burning through is crazy. This is the only time us console peasants can feel excited. No, they have communicated. To be entirely fair, they have been communicating on Twitter. They have announced that they're extending the events, and they pushed out a fix last night. It's just that fix isn't being propagated, which is why the US proxy is working for some of us. But again, it is incredibly slow. So if everyone tries to use the US proxy, by the time you get in, the Cryptic probably will fix the actual issue. Gonna need new hard disks just for all the patches. I know. Twitter's no bloody good. I think I think something of this scale, like a giveaway of some sort once they have resolved the issue, just to get people logging back in, would not be a bad idea on their part. I'm not saying that they're going to do that, but given the issues, given the amount of data that people are burning through, like if I used my mobile connection to download all these patches, I would have went over my data cap. You know, and for some of you, even on your like your cable or fiber whatever connection, some of you may have a data cap, and I know that I've burned at least 100 gigs worth of data downloading patches for this game in the past 24 to 36 hours. So, like, I wouldn't mind seeing like a T6 coupon or something in the C store to apologize for the issues they had here. I'm not saying that they're going to do that, but that would be nice. Yeah. Yeah, Darth, and for anyone else here, if you do manage to get into the game, you do want to keep your game open. Yeah, Chili, I'm going to send you a message on Discord. Try that, Chili, and let me know if that works for you and how slow it is. K-Tech told me about that a couple hours ago, and that's how I was able to get into the game. But it can't handle it. That workaround absolutely cannot handle everyone going to it. Like I said, it took me 50 minutes to download the files for the game on a 1 gig connection using that workaround. The US proxy is just too slow. It'll be overwhelmed. Patch and client quit unexpectedly. Short, thanks for stopping by. Have fun. Yeah, there's a promo sale going on right now. So if I go in here and I go to the on sale tab, they do have an R&D and duty officer promotion event running, like I said they likely would in the video I did yesterday. And it's got a 20% sale. Yeah. I think T6 coupon, especially being that they didn't give one away during the anniversary event, I don't think it'd be that terrible on their part. Just got in verifying. The verifying is what took me a while, Martin. It took me 50 minutes to verify. What? The wallet is... What do you mean you don't want to throw money at the game? Why wouldn't you want to throw money at the game here? It's working so perfectly fine. Gotta pay for top-notch support. Martin, I don't think... Well, if they give us one, it probably would be bound. That's usually how they do it. Nia, K-Tech told me a little bit ago about maybe trying the US proxy. I tried it, and that is how I got in. However, I will tell you that it was insanely slow. So I'm not going to recommend that you guys go and try it. I have a really fast connection, and it took me 50 minutes to download the files via the US proxy. And that was before a bunch of other people started in going using it also. So that is not going to work if everyone goes and tries it. I would say at this point, if you can't get in with the patches they're doing now, just wait until they wake up in a couple hours and see if you can get in. Bruno, this is only impacting PC. Yeah. So this is insanely slow even if you try some of these other methods. And I mean, my ping to the US proxy right now is substantially higher than it normally would be. It's hard to see there, but it's a for me it should be in like the 40s or 50s. But right now it's like 70. Console will get it in 2 weeks. Be patient. Yeah, I think at a minimum, like a T6 coupon to apologize for the downtime would probably be a good idea. Now it's patching again. But Martin, hopefully that patch goes through. But I'll tell you right now that the US proxy method is not 100% reliable. And to prove it, I'm going to do the thing that I said not to do. I'm going to close my game, and I am going to reopen it, and we'll see if I have to re-download things. A whopping 3 people over at the S9 right now. Yeah. So even the US proxy method doesn't actually work sustainably. So, yeah. Cryptic, there is no 100% solid workaround to get into the game right now. Because I am doing the only method that I've heard about that would work for it, and you guys just saw that it doesn't actually work sustainably. You just deleted the pre-patch folder and you're in? Just have better RNG. LOL. Terrible. I'm going to close the RDP again. Let's see. Yeah. So the US proxy is not even a reliable method. So on top of it being insanely slow, it also does not reliably work. Let me try a force verify and see if that does anything. VPNs are not against the terms of service to play the game, as far as I'm aware. However, using a VPN to try and get cheaper currency can result in them taking action on your account. Did the verify files fix it? Oh no. Oh no. What have I done? This is the game now. SG, the if you're wanting to connect close to where the server is, you're on the wrong coast. Cryptic's headquarters is in Los Gatos, which is right next to San Francisco, but the actual STO server is located in or around Boston, I think. Like it's US East Coast. So if you want to try a connection closer to that, that might be more beneficial for you. Yeah, I do have a confession to make, guys. My inability to log into the game means that when I was out yesterday, I bought some scratch lotto things. It's terrible. So yeah, I couldn't gamble in the game, so I had to gamble somehow. I have no idea, Kurt. I know Damo. It's absolutely terrible. I did well for your full transparency on that. Um, I got or my mom had bought some lotto scratch tickets a week or two back around my birthday, and we all like went through and played the card or whatever, and it was like $5. We won off the one, so that covered what was spent on them, and I just used the $5 to buy another $5 worth of them. I am not actually a gambling addict. I know I do occasionally get comments from people worried about me having a gambling addiction, and I can assure you that I do not spend my money gambling. I spend my money on stupid computer shit. Um, Albert, how's it going? Brian, documents. Robert, how's it going? I know, Darth. Oh, Jeff, absolutely. So what I'm doing right now is I tried to use the US proxy. I was able to get into the game, and I tried that based off of a recommendation by KTech, but then as soon as I closed the game, it completely broke again. And the US proxy started giving me the same issues. So that is not actually a fix. It worked briefly, but then yeah, try what I would say to do is try a force verify in the options. So open your options and try a force verify and see what that does. Crit D or damage are usually fine on ground. I usually just roll like crit D for ground weapons. Jilly, thank you. It won't work. I've tried 4 times. Just makes the launcher patch. Do I get into the game? Yeah. I would say for everyone, definitely the best option is probably going to be just to just hold off, wait like 6 hours, like you said there, SG, and hope that Cryptic has this sorted out. The launcher is now a lockbox. Yeah, something on the patch server is definitely just completely screwed. You would hope that they have this fixed today, though, because if this isn't fixed, by the end of the day, um, that's it's not going to be good to be going into the weekend with this issue. Connection was idle for too long. That's a new one. This weekend is Easter. I mean, I think they'll have it figured out today because they have a fix for it. It's just that that fix isn't being rolled out to us. Can you get in through GeForce now? I have no idea of any. Patch server being overloaded. Download speeds really slow. True STO content here. Let's try the US proxy one more time. I think me closing my game there, I got lucky getting in, and I think I screwed myself over by doing what I did. %, 0. Yeah, I think this Sunday's Easter. Did I get the right patch? But it's fun watching the launcher. It worked. After multiple times. Yeah, I did a verify. I did a verify, and that seemed to have helped. Immensely fun, yeah. How that Windows 11 uh, thing stays up the top of the screen sometimes. Might have been luck. I think that's literally it. It's complete RNG. It is. We're literally dealing with RNG right now of whether or not you can get in. Yeah, it's a we're gambling with the launcher. So am I going to get the next legendary bundle? Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be getting it. My combat buff went down on my fleet. That's not good. Lockbox code infected the launcher. Wonka's golden ticket just to get into the game. Yeah, I think the inclusion of the coupon brings the value up for sure. Okay. You guys want me to shoot some things? I can't really do TFOs because there's like nobody on. I mean, I'll try to do a Tholian or Borg and let's see if they go. You know, if everyone was on, these would both be like instant pops, especially given that it's like early afternoon hours for Europe. Oh, Borg went through. A little bit of lag there. I thought I hit the button, but I apparently did not. I'll wait for the team to go through and kill the last one. How many players in sector space? I'll take a look after this.
Warning, ship is under attack. Warning, ship is under attack.
Tagged my IP for VIP. Bye. It's not as fast as a single target build would take it out, but it's normal, so CSV still takes it out fast enough. Okay. Exit to sector. Expected a longer queue time. Let's see how many are in the beta quadrant. I mean, it's not a ton, but there's, you know, right about 60 people there. Let's check EST. That character's a Klingon, so I can't actually go to that map. I saw on Reddit there's some people talking, they're brand new players, and they're like, this is the bad time to be getting into the game, isn't it? There's 24 people on Starfleet Academy. If I go up to Sol System, yeah, there's still a lot of people that are having issues logging in. You can try doing a force verify in the launcher. You can do a force verify under the options there, and that might help. But most people are just needing to spam quite a bit. Just spam the downloads. Is there ever a good time to begin STO? Fair point. Okay. So there's 2 instances of Sol System right now with a total of 24 players in here. Okay, that's a bit rough. Let's check ESD. And ESD, I'm dumped into instance number 2. There is a total of 3 instances of ESD right now. For a total of, what is that, 69 total players in the map. Yeah. I reckon there's going to be some people waking up here in just a little bit over at Cryptic, because remember, most of Cryptic, you know, that they're still going to be like Central Time or like Pacific. So most of them aren't waking up yet. Film, this isn't just STO. Neverwinter also got hit too, so it's not even necessarily the game. It's more of their patch, like the launcher backend. Starbase 1, yeah, let's check those instances. That there is one instance of Starbase 1. Don't I have Good Friday? I have no idea. I don't really follow holidays too much. Outside of the big ones, of course. What's the Dilex at right now? Still bad. 1.1 mil in the backlog. Mark to Chief, that would be funny. You can try doing the force verify. That's what I did in what I did to get in. You can try using the proxies, try doing a force verify through them. That might work. But pretty much we're just stuck throwing things at the wall until Cryptic actually gets this fix pushed out to everyone. Because what's happening is they did actually fix it last night. That's the thing that's really bad about this. They actually fixed the issue last night, but they didn't get the fix out. Like the fix isn't getting pushed out. Like the devs at Cryptic have done their job. It's now their network people aren't, something's going wrong in that part of the system where their fix is not being pushed out to us players. Yeah. And something like that happened even worse with Eve way back from what I was reading. A couple or like a decade ago, there was something in Eve that someone put in one of the threads where like the Eve had pushed out an update that accidentally like deleted some core Windows file and basically corrupted your install. The reason the Dilex is going back up is because the demand for the legendary pack, and then of course there was that big bundle sale just a week ago, right? So trying again. Tempted to return to Eve right about now. Any idea on when the Titan might get introduced into the game? I expect the Titan to arrive in a promo pack around the summer event or sometime in the fall. In the grim future, so there's only patches. Can you still get the Tuffley Freighter? Yeah. Yeah, you can still get the Tuffley. They drop from reinforcement duty officer packs, and I think there's also some of the Gamma duty officer packs or cadres that have a chance to drop them. They're also still on the exchange. Like you can go grab a Tuffley for 75 mil. So like that's like $7. Not even if you go the promo pack route. Like that's like $5 worth of VC right there. I don't think the Titan will be the summer event ship. They will want to get money out of that, and that will most certainly be a promo ship. The summer ship, I don't know. Let me think here. Um, I don't know. I have a guess, but it's an informed guess, so I'm not going to say it. Yeah, the Tuffley was given an update not too long ago. If you want to get EC, do not buy keys right now. Buy the promo packs while the sale is going on here. These promotional R&D packs or DOF packs have a better return for money put into the game to the amount of EC you get back. They will beat keys. Do I think we will see some sort of compensation? I very much hope so. I think a T6 coupon, given like 2 days almost of downtime at this rate, because we're at a day and a half now. For a lot of us, the game has been down now for the last day and a half. I think a T6 coupon would be really nice. What about the Shrike? I could see the Shrike being promo or lockbox too. Corey, yeah. Yeah, for sure. I think that I think for Cryptic, if they just put like the individual lockbox ships into the C store for like 60 to 75 bucks per when they launch them, that would probably net them more money. Pack led ship this summer? No. I don't expect a pack led ship. Yeah. Keep spamming the launcher. You can also try doing a force verify. If you're not sure how to do a force verify, if you go to your options here, you can see that there's this force verify button. If you hit that and hit save, that might help you out. You can try using one of the proxies. There's a US proxy and an EU one. Some people have had success with those, but they are drastically slower. So just keep that in mind. SG, thank you so much, man. I'm glad to help out where I can. That YouTube didn't put that up as an announcement. I wonder if my stream elements is messing up. Up there it goes. Thank you again so much for the super chat. Luggage, I've tried the US proxy and had mixed success with it. It's what I used right now. But I also have gotten the broken patch through it also. Same patch over and over. Hackled summer makes summer go fast. We are smart. Terrible. What is the proxy? So if you go to your options here, in the launcher, you see how there's this bar stuff at the top. Hit options there, and you can try to do a force verify. You can try one of the gameplay proxies. But I'll tell you, the proxies, like I said, are extremely slow. Want free keys and lots of them? I wouldn't mind more T6 coupons. I could use a few more of those. Gonna get me a full row of them eventually in this account bank. By the way, a reminder, there is a giveaway going on in my Discord under the giveaways channel where you could have a chance at winning a T6 coupon if you're on PC. The link to this Discord is in the description down below. And all you have to do to enter is go to the giveaways channel and hit this blue button. And this is my Discord, the Casual Sab one, not the Builds one. I am intentionally saving the T6 coupons for giveaways and for future personal use. Morning, Dave. Spencer, I was going to win that. Well, right now there's 472 people that have entered that. You think you have the 10 gig? Hopefully that works for you. Yeah, the invalid entity name is still an issue. So that has not been fixed. If I go back to not on my Discord. That's only a rule currently on the build's Discord. Perhaps a free coupon for the Picard Tommy gun. That'd be great. Yeah, I think a lot of people are spamming, but if you have a very limited data cap, don't keep spamming it because you don't want to burn through your data cap. If you're unable to get in right now, then I would say just wait like another 6 hours. I know that sucks, but the thing is that Cryptic fixed this last night. Like the software people fixed this issue. The network people have failed to get it out, basically. The people in charge of their patch server have screwed up. But the actual like STO devs, they got it fixed. You can see it here. Once you get the right patch, you get in. It's just that their networking side is really letting them down right now. More team building exercises. Network people finished a 501 home. Probably true. What's a data cap? If you have a terrible internet provider, you'll have a data cap in which if you or you have a limited amount of download and upload that you can do in a month, and if you go over that, they charge you a lot more. Yeah, and keep in mind, this isn't even like a STO unique issue. This is an issue impacting multiple cryptic titles. And as you can see here, there are still people with invalid entity name above ESD. So for me, like this is the data cap that I'm stuck dealing with right now. I get 6 terabytes of data a month. And if I go over that, every 50 gigs over that limit I go, I have to pay $10. It pains me because there are fiber providers very close to where I live that don't have a data cap. And I burned through a lot of data because I happen to download a lot of Linux ISOs. I've got a problem. I live in Iowa. Yeah, I literally can see like the fiber laying across the street. It pains me. And Google Fiber is one of the providers. Terrible, Githia. Avenger, this is an issue impacting all PC platforms as far as I know. Yeah, Martin. I don't know, Captain Zero. I do know that here in West Des Moines, we have a lot of different fiber providers that are going to be hooking up to the citywide network that West Des Moines building. So I should have Google Fiber like available as an option sometime soon, and it's like 1 gig up and down, no data cap for like 70 a month. Or I could go to like 2 gig up and down for just a little bit more. Or I could do 5 gig up and down for like 125 a month, which is crazy. Yeah, the Mr. Vups pistol is very fun. Gotcha. Alan, good morning, man. Some people are able to get into the game, some are not. And invalid entity name is all around. Wait, so I'm reading chat. Is console having issues? Yeah, force verify. When you run it in the launcher, will check the files and should hopefully download the correct stuff. Massive lag in the game. Yeah, there's been some people talking about some lag issues. 16 patches. Yeah. Look, again, if you guys have a data cap, just stop trying to download the patches until Cryptic puts out a like an all clear message, basically. And definitely, if you're able to get into the game, if you win the launcher lottery, you make sure to keep that game open. The EU proxy let you in? Yeah, so if you are able to get in, if you can try the proxies, see if those help you. Try doing a force verify on the proxies, see if that helps you. You know, that's really all we can do right now until Cryptic does something. You're gonna go to work and hope it's free tonight? Yeah, hopefully. Okay, I need to be heading out here very shortly. I have an order to go pick up, and got some stuff to go do. Proxy, it's in the launcher options. So when you go to your launcher, there's these options up here at the top right. You just hit that, and then they have a gameplay proxy. You can try that, but it's a lot slower. Yeah, and to clarify, the events will be extended, but there's been no announcement yet of like a compensation. I I would hope to see a compensation after like a day and a half to 2 days of downtime on the game for most people. So thank you all for tuning in. It is 7:30 a.m. for me, and I need to go outside and do terrible things. It's terrible. Outside's scary. I'll see you guys around.